Hey you guys, I am back with, I think, my Scents of Days Gone By number 10, I think, actually. Maybe I'm into the double digits. So this is what I've melted over the past week. I'm still melting like it's my second job, and I'm really enjoying experiencing all the wax and all the different scents. So I want to start off with this one here. This is Glade Cashmere Woods, and I finished this one up. This is one of the first, actually, wax that I ever bought. I ended up melting 3 of them together in like a warmer months and months ago. Lately I've been melting it into that little Scentsy bulb plug-in warmer, and it's been throwing okay. It's been throwing better, I would say, than the actual Scentsy wax that I've been putting in there. When I'm within maybe like a 3-foot radius of the bulb warmer, I can actually smell it. And I really love this fragrance. Once again, I don't really know what's in these cashmere fragrances, but this one smells amazing. And I don't know if this is a fall one, but if I see this one again at the grocery store or like Walmart or something or Target, I will definitely buy that. But I don't think it's worth putting into that bulb warmer for sure. The next one I melted here was the Bathing Garden Pink Sugar Cookie. I got this in a D-stash. You can tell it's a little bit older there. It's all the way back from last year in May. And this one threw extremely well in an 18-watt hot plate. I was more than happy. The pink sugar is definitely stronger here when it's melted. In fact, it smelled mostly just like straight pink sugar to me. Although when I smell it in the thing, on the container here, I can get a little bit of like a sweet cookie, but melted it was mostly pink sugar, but it threw really well. I also finished this one up. I got this in a D-stash last year. This is Heavenleigh Apothecary Cotton Candy Frosting. Really big clamshell. I threw in 2 cubes at a time. Each time I think I melted it in the 18-watt hot plate. It threw really well every single time I did it. It's a really nice, sweet fragrance when it was melted. Really enjoyed it. But sometimes, like with these really sweet fragrances, it's not something that I want to smell for like 8 hours. So I think each time I melted it, it was only on for 3 or 4, and then I took it off just because I kind of got tired of it. So I wouldn't necessarily seek this like super sweet kind of scent out again on its own, but I was impressed with the quality of the wax in that clamshell. So that was really nice from Heavenleigh Apothecary. All right, getting into these here. I finished up this 4-pack in maple sugar from 10 Digit Kreations. I love this one. I have the last one actually right now in a 24-watt right over there. I can smell it. It smells divine. I love maple sugar blends. I love maple sugar on its own, and this one is just a fabulous one. It's great quality. It throws well every single time, no matter what wattage that I put it in, and it's just so amazing. So that is one of the ones I will continually repurchase from 10 Digit Kreations, and I'm really happy because I think Amber is back open right now, so that's really nice too. This one here I got in a D-stash, Front Porch Lemon Cake Shoppe, 4 grubbies. I melted 2 at a time in the 18-watt hot plate. It was good, but I don't think it, for some reason, I don't remember it being like outstanding, but it was good, and it threw well. Yeah, it's very sweet. I don't think I like my lemon scents that super sweet, and Front Porch's Cake Shoppe, I've smelled it before, it's extremely sweet. So I would probably not seek this one out again, you know, but if it was in stock when I was placing an order, I might pick it up again, but it threw well. So that one was a nice piece of wax. This one here, Candles from the Keeping Room, Spiced Raisin Bread Pudding, and just one single sample tart. This one, I don't know if it was just me, but I got nothing out of this one, which was really strange, because Candles from the Keeping Room always throws extremely well for me, but I couldn't smell anything when this one was melted. When I'm smelling it in here, in the bag, actually, even what's left in the bag is pretty faint, so I just don't remember anything about it. I couldn't tell you how it smells, and I got no throw, and that was in a 24-watt hot plate. So anybody else out there have the same experience with that one, or is it just me? You know, it's a one-off thing, right? Maybe if I melted the same tart a second time, I might have had a different experience, but just not so good for me on that one. This one here is Orchid Lake Strawberry Jam. I got this in a D-stash. It was like a lot of like little square, like 1/2 by 1/2 little square tarts. I threw them all in. Really nice strawberry scent, very sweet and sugary, and it threw really well in a 24-watt hot plate. I was definitely impressed. This is the first piece of wax I've melted from Orchid Lake, and I would definitely be looking to melt some more again. Not my favorite strawberry scent, but like I said, if you're looking for a really sweet, sugary, kind of frosting-y strawberry scent, you would probably really like that one. From Ava's Country Cupboard, Citrus Sugar Cake. This was 2 grubby heart tarts, and I melted them in the 24-watt hot plate in the kitchen. I really didn't get much throw from this, which was really sad because on code, this scent is amazing. I remember when I was smelling it, I was so excited to melt this, and man, this just smells so good. It's a perfect scent on code. I remember it even when it was melting. It was a really nice scent. but I just didn't get much throw from it. So maybe the 24 watt was too much for it. I would still repurchase this and maybe try melting it in different wattage warmers to see if I could get a better throw. But a really nice scent though. I did also finish this one up in Fruity Cheesecake Tart Bar. This I also got into D-Stash. I've been working on it over the past couple months. This is amazing. I love Fruit Loops and cheesecake blends. I pretty much love it from any vendor that I get it from. I do really love these tart bars from Ava's Country Cupboard. I think it's a really neat shape that she does, and none of them have ever broken shipping for me. I've only placed one order with tart bars, and all of them arrived perfect and intact. This one throws like a champ. I think I got 4 melts out of this tart bar. If I remember correctly, yeah, perfect. One of my all-time favorite melts right here. Definitely really nice. I also started trying to melt through some of my stuff from Kreations. I did melt through some of the Rainbow Brittle as well, but obviously they're not empty, so I don't have them down here. But the Rainbow Brittle, I think I melted like eucalyptus, lemon, something, and then also like the cookie scent, and they both were amazing. They both threw really well. I also melted through this whole thing here in Pure Bliss. I think this is vanilla and pink sugar. For the most part, to me, it just smells like straight pink sugar, I believe. Yeah, when it's on cold, I think I can pick up something else in there, but hot, it was very strong on the pink sugar. I melted it once in an 18 watt hot plate and once in a 24 watt hot plate, and both times it threw really well. You know, 2 sticks went in every single time I did it. So happy with what I've gotten from Kay's Kreations so far, and I cannot wait to melt through the rest. From Rainbow Melts here, I melted through Pink Mallow Zucchini, one of my all-time favorite types of blends. I think that this, like a pink sugar, marshmallow, and the zucchini blend is just really amazing. I got a really good throw out of this one. I melted it on a day when I was cooking something that was like kind of pungent. I don't remember what it was, and I needed something like strong to clear that scent out of the kitchen, and this did the trick. Pretty much anything pink sugar or lemon I think would do the trick. Just beautiful. Beautiful. It threw really well. Unfortunately, I didn't keep it on as long as I wanted to. I probably only melted it for 3 hours before I went to bed. Wish I had melted it for longer because that one was really nice. This one here in Berry Fruity, it was 4 of these kind of scallopy, grubby tarts that were, I think it was like a blend of maybe Satsuma with some other kind of, with a berry scent. It's really, really gorgeous. Yeah, I can smell, I think, Satsuma in there or some kind of citrus more than the berries. It's delicious. So the first time I melted this, I think I was melting it when I was cooking dinner again, and I couldn't really smell it as well because the dinner smells were overpowering it. But I did melt through this one last night, 2 more of them in a 24 watt hot plate, and it was throwing like crazy. The funny thing was, the first time I melted this, I remember my husband saying he didn't like it, which was surprising to me because this is normally something he would like. And yesterday he was like, "What is that? Like, that's so amazing." So I'm sitting there looking at him. I'm like, "You told me a week ago that you didn't like this one." Which kind of goes to show you, you know, like as all of us YouTubers do these reviews, sometimes experiences change, right? You melt it one time and you're like, then maybe the second time it's better. Who knows? But I liked it both times. So this one, you know, always Rainbow Melts, always throws really well. And this one I thought was a really nice blend, and I would definitely repurchase that one again. From Daphne's Divine. This one I actually have melting right now in an 18 watt hot plate, red velvet Cinnabuns. It was like 2 scallop tarts that were decorated really cute. Great throw. It's going like a champ in my 18 watt hot plate. It smells amazing. I can pick up red velvet, I think, stronger than a cinnamon scent, and I really like her red velvet scent. It's really, really good. So yes, I would repurchase this in a hot minute. Delicious. I also melted this one in lemon blackberry friendship bread. This was a chunkster muffin that came with my January subscription, I think. This one I threw the whole muffin in last night in a 24 watt, and I really couldn't get a whole lot of throw out of it. It was, I think, at the most like a medium throw, I would say. You know, keep in mind my kitchen and living room area is one big room, so it's got to fill up a lot of space. But normally Daphne's throws really well for me. This one just didn't seem to throw that well. I don't know if maybe the lemon and the blackberry scents are a little bit more kind of subtle. Like I said, it could have been a one-off thing. Like my husband, one day he loved the berry fruity, the next day he hated the berry fruity or whatever. So I would still repurchase this because I think it was a great scent on cold. On hot it was a great scent as well, but maybe I need to mess with the wattage to get a little bit of a better throw out of it. This one here, Hostess Orange Cupcakes from L3 Waxy Wonders. It was an amazing, cute little chunk. Not little chunk, but a nice chunk. It was a great smell on cold and warm, very authentic to like, a cupcake scent, and you can get that orange in there, a nice orange bakery scent. However, I just didn't get a whole lot of throw out of this one either. It was at the most a medium throw. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? Because I've melted L3 before in the 18 waters, and they were okay, and I moved them back to the 24 watt, and I'm like, so I think I need to keep messing with the wattage. I may continue messing with it in the 24 watt in a different scent to see if I can get a little bit of a better throw. But I would still repurchase this one again just because the scent itself was so amazing. Really, really delicious. Okay, from Mariposa Candle Company, she does 100% soy wax melts. This is in Cool Citrus Basil. I know it says basil, but I melted it in the bedroom because to me this smelled like a really nice, crisp spa scent. It was amazing. I melted it 3 cubes at a time in either the Glade or the 24 watt hot plate, and it threw like a champ. It was just really good. Yeah, that is so good. I'm thinking about placing another order with Mariposa Candle Company. I think she has $6 flat rate shipping right now. I've only completely melted through 2 clamshells yet from Mariposa, but I've been very impressed with the throw that I've gotten from both of the clamshells so far. And if you've seen my other videos, she does great customer service. She sent me a box one time completely unasked for. She saw my video, saw that I wasn't happy with a particular fragrance oil, and she sent me 3 clamshells to replace that for completely free, and she wrote me a lovely letter. So I really do stand by this company. I cannot wait to melt more of her things. And just so you guys know, I really felt bad about that because I chose those 3 clamshells with that one specific fragrance oil. That was my choice. So she definitely did not have to send me Tarts to replace something that was just my own personal preference on a fragrance oil. So anyways, if you guys haven't checked her out, she's on Etsy. I think the owner's name is April. She may go by AJ, I can't remember. But I am looking forward to placing another order with her. Maybe like next month I'm going to do it. Vintage Chic Scents. I melted through this one. This one is it's a floral scent, Moon River. I can't remember exactly what's in here, but it's definitely a floral scent in here. I don't think it's gardenia. I don't know what it is, but it's really beautiful. I melted 3 of them at a time, one time in the 24 watt, one time in the Glade. It threw really well for me both times. I was like enveloped by floral scents, enough to the point that if I remelt this one again, I would only put in 2 cubes at a time, just because it was a little bit too strong for me. It was too strong of a floral, to be honest. However, great quality wax, great throw. Would repurchase again. Okay, the last ones here are 2-timing Tart, because I've been going a little bit 2-timing Tart crazy. So I'm going to start off with this one. This is the first 2-timing Tart I have ever melted downstairs. Hazelnut Toffee Zucchini. Craziness. Gorgeous. Beautiful zucchini blend. So nice. And I was also really excited to melt this one too because this is in Becky's new wax formula. So I think anything poured like after the 5th of January or something like that is in the new wax. I threw it in and I was like, man, like I really hope that this throws well. Like I want it to throw well, and it did throw well. From this one scent shot in a 24 watt hot plate. It filled up my room. I would say it wasn't as strong as like the strongest front porchers or the strongest Candle from the Keeping Room ones that I've had before. So it wasn't like, you know, like the strongest of the Tarts I've ever melted, but it was really nice and strong. It definitely held its own. So I do think that she did manage to switch it up pretty good with the new wax formula. And let's see here. This one here, Red Clover Tea Pink Sugar. This one is in the old wax formula, and I threw it in upstairs in the Glade warmer. I saw the pink sugar in there, and I was like, well, this is going to throw really well because it's pink sugar. Anything pink sugar is very strong. But surprisingly enough, it actually didn't really throw. I would say this was a light to medium throw. I had to kind of hover around the warmer to smell anything out of it, which kind of surprised me. But, you know, this could be because maybe it was just the red clover in the tea is more of a subtle scent. It is in the old wax formula, so I'm not going to worry about it really too much. But this one was a light to medium throw, I would say, for that one. But a beautiful scent, though, when it was melting. This one here is Daydreamer. This one this is the old wax formula again, but this one still has a good scent throw, even in the old wax formula. So I think in the new wax formula, it's going to just be even better. Let's see here. This is citrus musk, sandalwood, and a cassis, lemongrass, and kiwi. I think anything with sandalwood tends to be like a stronger scent throw for me, at least. I can really pick up on the sandalwood. So it was good and strong, 3 cubes melted at a time. I think they were both in the 24 watt hot plate. This is one of my all-time favorites from 2-timing Tart. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent, you guys. So if you're looking to order from 2-timing Tart, I would definitely recommend Daydreamer. This one is amazing. And like I said, good throw on the old wax formula. So the new wax, I imagine, would be, you know, obviously still a really, really great throw. This one here in Pinup Girl, old wax formula once again. Let's see, I looked up the scent description on my iPad. It is baked almond cookies, lemon, sugar drizzle, burgundy, drops of black cherry is in here. So there's something in here that I can smell when it's cold that's very strong. but when I melt it, I can't really smell it. And I think it is the black cherry. Yeah, so when I smell this on cold, I can pick up a lot of cherry. When it was melting, I really couldn't pick up much cherry. I think like that more like kind of subtle bakery scent was coming out more when it was hot. This one had a medium throw. Once again, old wax formula. It is a beautiful scent though. So like I said, but I just didn't pick up the cherry when it was melting. So if you're not a huge cherry person, I wouldn't let that deter you from this one, because I don't think the cherry came out a whole heck of a lot, but it's still like a really beautiful scent. And once again, in the new wax formula, I imagine it would probably have like a good throw. The last one I melted here, this one I melted last night, and I'm remelting the rest of it this morning in Hello Sweetie. This is the new wax formula. This one is, let's see here, fruits, violet, and sandalwood. And once again, me and my sandalwood, but I love this one. Now, when I was melting it last night in the Glade warmer, I was like falling asleep, and I remember sitting there, I was going like sniffing, and I was like, oh, I can smell that. You know, but you're kind of falling asleep, so you're like, ooh, right? So it was throwing well last night. And I just threw the other one up on there, and it was only about a third melted, and I could smell it pretty well walking through my bedroom. So I imagine right now, probably completely melted, it's throwing really well. So this one I would say has a good throw. It is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I don't think that I pick up any one thing in particular with sandalwood. But you can also smell like fruits in there, and you can also smell floral from the violet. So this one is a great blend, and I believe this is a new one for Valentine's Day. So Hello Sweetie, new wax formula, really amazing. I would definitely recommend checking that one out. All right, you guys, so that's it. Once again, like I said, melting like it's my second job. But I hope you guys are having a great day, and if you have any questions on these in particular, let me know. And I will catch you on the next video. Bye.